Weekly Wednesday with Dr. Paul. Dr. Paul will express his thoughts on events that is happening. Dr. Paul says connection with our thoughts are a start. So here's Dr. Paul on Weekly Wednesday.
Welcome. This is Weekly Wednesday with Dr. Paul. This week, again, like I want to let people know, we catch this podcast every Weekly Wednesday with Dr. Paul, expressing his thoughts and emotions. And I will be coming to you just on the current events of what's been going on, either in my life or the life that's out there, or even around the globe through friends. So midterm elections, right? So that's what we're in. That's what we have. It's over. It's done. But these midterm elections and all elections kind of brings me back and forth to different things of what people have said in the past, and it could be the Douglas Lincoln debates. It can go back to reading Jefferson's. It could go back to reading some of the Constitution, because it's about our future, right? So what this election brought up, one thing that took me a little bit off to the side, and it was about this movie Taxi Driver. If you've never seen the movie Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro is a young person. I think he's in his 20s, if I remember correctly. He's finding work, but he ends up driving this cab. But he's got these feelings he's been writing down in his notebook. And this is what really stands out that I want to mention Taxi Driver. He's been writing down these feelings about what he's going through and what his connection is to the environment. Yeah, he's driving around in New York. And I remember distinctly how he didn't like a lot of the drugs and the thieves and the prostitutes, and he called them some vile names, and even the blacks and the pimps, and because he had this strong feeling. In the movie, Robert De Niro portrays, and this guy ends up becoming not a vigilante. So that's not what he becomes, but he becomes so disenfranchised with his community. Now, this is the point I want to come to. He ends up shooting people and getting his body right. No more drinking and drugs, and he's going to eat right and be right and live right. So in his mind, he's going to be the righteous one. Now, that's what brings me back to this election. I do not care who you are voting for and how you're voting. But I do care that you don't become disenfranchised with the people around you and as a community. So you hold on to those feelings and those thoughts, and you write them down and learn to express them to with friends and family. Because if you do become disenfranchised, you do come separated from your community in what you can do to help it. Not becoming a vigilante, not taking it into your own hands, but getting into an organization that is going to sustain life. That's the key. Because you can get into any organization that's not sustainable of life. So enjoy your election with our children, with our people, with our friends, and our family and community, and help us build a better world, and not let's just tear it down. So, Weekly Wednesday with Dr. Paul. And thank you.